going to start our warm-up with some gentle rocking backwards and forwards. So keep your feet glued to the floor, but just transfer the weight from the back to the front of your foot as you rock backwards and forwards. Now think about, as you're doing that, about being up nice and tall, keeping the chin tucked in, shoulders away from the ears, belly button to spine in that nice neutral spine as you keep rocking backwards and forwards. Now I want you to start displacing your weight a little bit further forwards and backwards so that your toes begin to come up and your heels begin to come up. This is a good check on balance as well. And you're going to start working into coming up onto your toes a little bit more so that you're working through those calf muscles. And we're going to get a bit of an arm swing with it. So as you come up, you're going to bring those arms up. And the arms are going to come back as you bend, as your heels. Weight goes onto your heels, come back with those arms. Up on your toes, stretch up. Now start working it in so you get a good old big movement here. Up nice and tall, really reach up towards the ceiling. Standing up on those tiptoes. And as you stretch back, again, stretch those hamstrings out as you come back with those arms. 3 more. Big movements, and then start bringing the excursion down a little bit so that you're not going so high. Coming to the point where your feet aren't moving up off the floor. And relax off. Excellent. Now, going into a little bit of walking, so we're going to do releasing one knee forward after the other. So it's almost like walking on the spot. Drive your knee forward over your toes. Make sure that you're not ending up with your knee coming across or kinking out. So get that going with the feet, and then we're going to start with the arms, getting a little bit more of a swing, natural movement through. And you can really swing those arms. Start working it up a little bit like the one you were doing before. Start really incorporating that arm swing. But thinking all the time about your posture, think about keeping up nice and tall, belly button to your spine, bottoms tucked under. Keep that neutral spine, keep that opposite arm and leg. If you do lose your rhythm, then stop, get the opposites forward and then start off again, and that'll keep you on the opposites. So when you think about it, you can't do it. And then bringing it back down again. Excellent. And relax off. Now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So raising the shoulders up towards your ears. Make sure that again you're in a nice central stance. Keeping up nice and tall, bottoms under, rolling those shoulders round. Couple more in the opposite direction. Excellent. And relax off. Turning your hands inside out. I'm going to stretch them out in front, all the way up above your head. And back down in front. And push out again in front. And tip over to one side. If you can't have your fingers pushed away like that, then do as Georgina's done and grab hold of your wrist and push back down again in the centre. We're going to do one more of those. Stretch up and over to one side. Push really long and over to the opposite side. Pushing long as you go, back to centre, and then push out as you come back down again. Now one more, just all the way up if you can. That's it. Stretch, stay at the top and just stretch up to the ceiling and let it recoil, and stretch to the ceiling, let it recoil. One more, stretch to the ceiling, let your shoulders drop, and then push back down again with those hands. Lovely. We're going to do a little bit more stretching through this upper body. Again, arms and legs movement. So standing quite wide, we're going to go to the side stretch. So slide one hand down one leg and really stretch long over the other side. And stretch. Excellent. And over to the other side. Make sure you've got room to move. And as you come over to the side, you should have all of your weight over the side that you're leaning to, almost to the point where you can lift that opposite leg. So really transfer that weight over, nice big movements, and then over the opposite side. You can do a little bit of a knee bend in between as you come over. So you do a little bit of a plie in between, and then stretch over. Then that'll get all these quads doing some nice work in between those exercises. One more to each side, stretching over. And last one this side, bend and stretch over. Excellent. I'm going to finish off the warm-up now with just doing a little bit of work through the feet with them together. So bring your feet and your knees together, and we're going to just raise your arms up, really stretch high, and then back down again. So just working through with straight legs, up onto your toes, and stretching as high as you can. Reach up, reach up, reach up, and back down again. Keep going, 2 more. Excellent, and last one. Well done, and down. That should have you all nicely warmed up and ready for your next class.